Let's go. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's a revolution.
Right, I'm going to do a mock load up for a 2-night camp, just to see how much you can get in here. I'm leaving all my emergency stuff that I need for the chain basically, and a fob key battery there, extremely minimal. That will stay there all the time, continuously, just like that. If I go on a big trip out of the country, I will put the if I put a chain, I probably won't, I'll just put a new chain on when I go again out of the country, and I will just put the wheel bearings, front sprocket, rear sprocket I might not, I might just when I go out again I will change the rear sprocket, so the rear sprocket will be brand new, the chain will be brand new. I'll just keep a inner sprocket which I've not checked, can't be asked to check, it can break down and make content, but I will carry that front sprocket in case it does go on a big trip, and they can just sit underneath there, you know, and be out of the way. Right, and load it up now for a 2-night base camp setup, and see if I have to put stuff on top of the box like the tent, sleeping bag, mattress, who knows. Right, so far sleeping mat, pillow, classed as a luxury item. If I don't have a proper pillow I can't sleep. Mat for the base of the 2-man tent, doesn't matter what tent I'm in, it'll just work. For the space I need coffee. I don't rely on food, to be honest, as long as I can make myself a decent coffee. That's a lantern, because what I usually do, you know, that style, hang up style lantern, if you get what I'm saying. I'm going to take it out of there. Condensation killer, just light one up before you go to sleep and leave it and let it burn out. And this mug, now I don't like football, but it's got a history, this mug has. I had some young customers in the car driving it like I stole it around Ravenshead, Mansfield area, taking lads back from Nottingham to Ravenshead. I was a taxi driver out of Mansfield, and the left rear wishbone snapped whilst I was doing 40 mile an hour around a bend. Well, say a bend, it was more like a cul-de-sac. I was apexing it around the corner like an absolute bellend, because, you know, the customers are loving it, you know, why not? Anyway, wishbone snapped, didn't it? Went with a right bang and managed to wedge off the car up the curb and dump it for boss to go collect next day. And he says, "Oh, we'll make you a cup of coffee." And, "Oh, brilliant, please, if you could, yeah." And they didn't want no refund or nothing. I mean, okay, I was only 100 yards away from their house, but it was just, you know, it was entertainment for them. They went and made me coffee, and I went, "Oh, what about a cup, pal?" "Oh, keep it, you'll be alright." Control arm on the rear back. It's connected to the axle. Basically, the car just sat straight on its tyre at an angle and grinded to a halt. And there you go. That's the history with that cup there. So I think it's a good, I'm going to call it a good omen. Anyway, next I want to see if I can get my sleeping bag in there and my clothes in there. Right. Put my clothes in there. I've not got my sanitary bag in there, but that and that just to make up, you know, toothpaste, brush, that's it. That to make up for shampoo, just the size. Anyway, clothes are in there. 2 polos, 2 pants, 2 socks. Going in summertime, you can get cold in the morning. If you've got a summer sleeping bag, depends on the weather, what bag I'm taking. Like, massively depends. Because when it was 15 degrees last year at Cubfest, I was cold in the morning. I think I had my sleeping bag liner inside my sleeping bag. It was one of those 20-degree comfort sleeping bags from Decathlon for 12 quid. You can't get much thinner than that, but it's really nice, small package. Like, I've got some pyjamas in post because these ones are actually really thick, mega thick, and take up a lot of room. Look at that. But I'll put these in here just for the test, as in, you know, if I can get anything on top of here, it's a perfect fit because I won't have those in here. Here's your difference in bags anyway. This bag, it's when I've got no pyjamas on, it's very tight here. I can get myself in there. It's been in washing out, I think it's even tighter. But it's nice and square at the bottom, so your legs feel really nice in this one. My Berghaus one, I have 5 centimetres longer here, but then it's, well mate, you can't even move your legs are a part of it. Pisses me off, to be honest, like really winds me up. I think the comfort rating on here is completely wrong, forget it. Oh. Yes, Max? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know. Each to their own. 5-year-old playing Battlefield 6. I'm going to tell him not to occupy any tanks. He just starts driving around in circles and letting the team down. Anyway, that's bollocks. That's not bollocks. I'll tell you that. If you're going out of the country in summer, yes, but that's borderline. You need to be having a weekend heat wave. I mean, 14 degrees at night. Oh my god. Actually, no, I don't know, because 14 degrees at night time in south of France feels a damn lot colder than the humid version up here. So actually, I don't know, you know, because I know in Spain, when you start acclimatising, it's bloody cold in the morning. I still think that mid-August in Spain, if you're not wearing pyjamas, you're going to freeze for 2 hours in the morning until the sun comes out. So yeah, it's not bad for 12 quid, but I'll tell you, it's not joking. Anyway, this one's smaller, pack's a little bit smaller than Berghaus. That's it, it's all year round, no problem. Just a quick one. Ta-da! If I'm having a heat wave, everything's in there. Look how much more room I've got. 1 litre bottle of water, 1.5 litre water. Cram a litre of oil in there. Not like I'm going to be taking oil. I've got oil in that little bag. That'd be more of a European thing, but I don't think I'm going to ever be camping on a European thing. I need to keep all my weight and volume down on a long trip. I've got time for packing up and putting up every day. Look at that though. Bang. Done. Got everything in there. Like the only thing that's not in there is the tent. I reckon you get a one-man tent in there easily as well. I mean, I don't know actually, you know, because that's quite thick. Minus the bag. If that bag wasn't in there, you get the tent in there, but you won't get the bag in there. You get a tent in there. I ain't got me tent at hand. It's in the back garden drying out from Dragon Rally. Bloody slugs in there and everything. But yeah, you get a one-man tent in there, you know. I reckon, you know, like the pack size of the very expensive Elixir. That'll go in there, won't it? Boom. Or the other one that Decathlon make, they make one, don't they? They make a one-man tent for 160 quid. Straight in there. Bang. There you go. For a one-man tent setup and sleeping bag in a hot climate for 2 nights. 65 litre concealed. Right, now I'm going to try and get this bag in. Camping chair. Summer bag. 1 litre of water. Loads of room. Doesn't look clever. I reckon I can do it now. I'm not pressing down on it like the wife's case. No, I've not had to press down on it. I'm happy with that. I mean, what might actually be better, not weight wise, but compression wise, if you put the sleeping bag at the bottom, put all your crap on top. That'd make it a lot better. Anyway, what do you reckon to all the shoes on the floor? Wife kept moaning, all your shoes are all over the floor. Right, yeah, all my shit's everywhere, innit? But I thought it was my spare room, innit? Which she likes to do her puzzles, innit? On this desk that I made. I thought I made a good job of that, you know. I made that from little 2-inch sticks. Routed it off and everything, little pull wheels on it and what. There's no shoes on fucking floor now, bitch. Bow and arrow's not on the floor. The gun's always been there. That one anyway. That's the only gun that can be on the wall. Right. I managed to fit an extra 5 tops, 5 pants, socks, the whatever, and a pair of trousers and a pair of Levi's. I'll show you in a minute. Problem is right now I've got some scales in the bathroom. That's 6.5 kilo. Oh god, 16.8. Everything. Whether that's ideal or not. But that's overkill. I'll probably never go loaded like that. For a start, if I go into France, I take my tent. I think tents are for BMWs. CRF minimum. Right. I did get 7 items plus trousers, which I've now got to put back. I'll show you. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And there's already 2 lots of everything down there. Levi's. Which again, not that necessarily. You could just have some shorts. Wash your back trousers if you have a day off. And there you go, 1, 2. Again, overkill, which you don't need. It's still the same weight. About a kilo lighter, about a kilo's worth of clothes maybe. Yeah. So we're looking at 15 kilo setup anyway. We're looking at 20 kilo 3-man tent.